What's good, y'all? It's your boy Untamed, yeah! Coming at you live for another episode of the Man What Podcast. Man, what? I'm up here with my boy, my brother, Big K.
Yeah.
Not the little one.
Yeah.
Khalil Jamal.
Not the little.
What's going on, man?
Khalil Jamal.
How you feeling?
What's going on, man? I'm feeling good, man. I'm trying to match your energy today. I love the what's up,
You know what
everybody.
I'm saying?
What's up,
I always feel
everybody?
good when it's
What's up?
side time.
Mother suck. Blood suck. Nah, man. Let me not go crazy.
Go crazy. Fuck 'em up.
That, come up. Let me do my stuff. Hey, man, look. I'm feeling great. But I do want to come in here and say, yo, that Kendrick record is addictive, bro.
No, it's number one for a reason, man. It's number one for a reason.
It's addictive, bro.
I done heard it at least
It's
16 times a day. I ain't gonna cap.
100%. But look, we ain't here to talk about beef this episode. We're gonna give y'all a break from the rap beef. What I want to get into, man, is a topic we talked about a few months ago, but you know it's kind of coming back now because it's the progression of the story. We talking about Caitlin Clark, man. They saying she making an impact on the league, a big impact at that, and they saying that the ticket sales are up, the TV deals are coming, the jersey sales are up. Angel Reese is killing it in Chicago. Caitlin is killing it in Indiana. I want to know how you feel about this new resurgence of, or not resurgence, but this new era of women's basketball, and where do you see it going from here?
I actually
with Caitlin
feel
Clark
great.
and all the new
I
girls
feel
that are in the league.
fantastic about it. I think it's a really good idea. I'm glad they got new talent in the WNBA. I know I said a couple of episodes ago that I was really looking forward to Caitlin actually coming and getting in the league. I feel like it's gonna definitely bring more eyes. I feel like more people are gonna watch it, because I mean, let's really be honest. Like, it's a very niche audience that actually sits and watches WNBA games. I don't know if it's
For sure.
because it's boring. I don't know if it's because I really don't know what it is. I think the viewers know why people don't watch the WNBA, but I think this is really good. I think this is definitely gonna bring some revenue in, and well deserved. It's a lot of fresh talent that's coming, you know, and I feel like we're in a different age right now. We're in the social media age, and a lot of these girls that just got, you know, put into the WNBA, they have big followings. You know what I mean? They already have movie deals and they already have deals on the table. So I think it's real good, man.
Yeah.
I agree. I love it. I'm glad for them, for sure.
Have you been seeing any of Caitlin's games?
Yeah. I've actually been watching Caitlin for a little while now. She's really good.
For sure.
Really, really good. Like, you know my stance. If we go back a couple pods ago, I was talking about how if she was in the NBA that you know, she would produce. She would definitely produce. So I feel like she's a great talent. I love watching her play. I feel like every time she touches the court, she really is giving a certain energy to women's basketball. You know, she brings.
Yeah. Would you? Quick question. Would you rock a Caitlin Clark jersey?
Of course. I'm not even gonna cap.
Same.
I would definitely.
I low key want a Caitlin Clark jersey, but I feel like I got a rep for Angel Reese before I rep for Caitlin Clark.
Angel Reese, I've been watching her too. I mean, either or. Yeah. Well, why you got to get one jersey? Come on, bro. Let's take it back to the 2000s. Let's take it back to 2001 when we was wearing that 4X jerseys. Niggas had jerseys for every team. Stop playing. You could get the Angel Reese and the Caitlin Clark jerseys, and ain't nobody's going to tell you nothing. And I think, you know, it's crazy that you really asked that because, like I said, I feel like they're bringing a resurgence into the WNBA. When is the last time that people have sat and asked, are you going to get a WNBA jersey. I feel like that's the biggest point in all of this. So I love it.
That is the big point in all this. I think the bigger picture is that we are even discussing the WNBA, saying, "Yo, I'm watching. I'm tapped in. Like, we locked in. It's the beginning of the season, and we ready to see where this goes, where it ends up." So
yeah.
I'm happy to see Caitlin out there. She was able to transition into the WNBA.
Yeah.
It seems like seamlessly. She's out there balling. Same thing with Angel Reese. And again, I know y'all play for Indiana Fever and the Chicago Sky, but the team to beat in the league right now is the Las Vegas Aces. And I want to say shout out to Candace Parker for a great career, because she recently announced her retirement.
Well, great career. She ended on a high note. If you ask me, definitely
high note, man.
One of the number one teams in the WNBA, if not the best team. So
100%.
Yeah.
100%. So next topic I wanted to get into, this is just random topics that we haven't been able to get to since we've been talking about the rap beat.
Random pod today. Let's get it.
Random
pod
I can
talk
today,
about
bro.
anything.
Random
Let's
pod
go.
Today. So I wanted to bring up something to you. So you know how in recent times we've been talking about a lot of AI stuff, right?
Okay. Where you going here?
And right. So I want to take it off music, and I want to take it off of art, anything having to do with art. And I want to talk about AI in a very practical form.
Okay.
So AI to me is gonna be the replacement for a lot of things, because there's a new feature on Instagram called Ask Meta, and it's powered by AI. And you can ask Meta to do anything. Like today, I asked Meta to write me out a workout plan for before I went to the gym, and it wrote me out an entire workout plan.
Okay. Did you follow it?
I asked Meta to write me out. A diet to keep me within a certain amount of calories, and it was able.
You could have did that with ChatGPT though. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's the same thing.
But it's what I'm saying though. It is ChatGPT, but it's on Instagram.
Okay. They just integrated it.
Yeah, so
okay.
it's the same thing.
That's cool.
But what I'm saying is AI. You can use AI for a lot of practical things.
For sure.
They have AI financial advisors. They have AI budgeting. They have AI all these things. So I just want people to realize that we are in a time where this AI thing is not going anywhere. So
nowhere. It's only innovating.
And
it's only getting better and better. I love AI. I use AI. I'm not even gonna lie. I use AI for a lot of things. I use AI to help us come up with the name for this pod.
Yeah.
I use AI to help us come up with topics. I use AI to write reports. I use AI to sum 100%. Up books for me, like.
Right, and I more so wanted to bring this up to kind of let our listeners know that you could use it for a lot more practical things than just
for sure. The cooking recipes, all types
pictures
of stuff.
And stuff. Exactly, all that stuff. So I want to say it's not going anywhere. And if you're sitting around talking about how AI is dangerous and this all that, I just want you to know you sound like the old person saying, "Get off my lawn." We're in a new time. We're in a new day and age, and AI is here to stay. So learn how to use it to your advantage. Because
I feel like it could be dangerous, but that's only like in the wrong hands. But bro, that's like a gun.
Yeah,
that's like a gun.
True.
Like a gun can be dangerous. A gun has killed people before, but in the right hands, it could be protection. In the right hands, it could be the stopping factor for a criminal. Like, it just all depends on who's holding the tool.
1,000%. 1,000%. And that's why I say, if you learn how to use it to your advantage, it could really change.
Yeah, a lot of advantages with AI for sure. Like, I love it. I've been using it for years. Ever since ChatGPT came out, I've been using AI to do a lot of things.
Yeah, so I just wanted to let our listeners know, let people know, don't sleep on AI, don't sleep on ChatGPT. It's here to really help you if you take advantage of it.
And if you need help on YouTube or you need help doing like your Instagram and stuff, they come up. Well, not they, but like AI.
AI.
I'm just talking about specifically ChatGPT because that's what I use a lot.
Yeah.
That really helps you come up with like topics. It helps you come up with hashtags. It helps you come up with like ways to get more views and ways to get more like engagement and stuff like that. So if that's something that you're interested in, use AI, man. You don't have to think of everything yourself. You know, two heads are better than one.
That's a fact. That's a fact. So this week I've been looking at a lot of TV too.
Okay.
In my downtime, I've been looking at just documentaries on on Max and stuff like that. So I had a movie or documentary suggestion of the week.
Okay.
There's a Martha Stewart documentary on Max right now. And
about the cooking lady?
It just talks. Yeah,
the one that went to prison.
Yeah, her story, man. So they have a documentary about her, for sure. So we had there was a documentary on HBO Max about her, and basically just telling her story, how she came up. And Martha Stewart started as a model.
Yeah. She was a very pretty lady back in the day.
For sure. So she got a little older, and I think she more so just wanted to transition out of modeling because she wanted to make money. So I say this to say that she kind of was a content creator back then. Mm-hmm. Martha Stewart was like the first content creator in a way.
I could see that for sure.
Like in the same way people make cooking content on TikTok and stuff like that, she was able to use her platform back then, like being able to like get on certain TV spots and stuff like that because of the people she knew to push her recipes. And then eventually she was able to write a book, which her book blew up, and that's kind of how Martha Stewart got rich and became Martha Stewart. So her story was just a whole bunch of pivots and a whole bunch of peaks and valleys, and I just wanted to recommend it because I thought it was such a great story for anybody who is on their journey, or if you kind of just need something to watch that to keep you inspired. That Martha Stewart documentary on Max is really good, so I wanted to recommend that.
All right, y'all make sure y'all go watch Martha Stewart. I got a recommendation too. If you ain't been watching BMF, get your ass up there and watch BMF because it's going crazy this season. I'm not even gonna lie. Season 3 is nothing but loops and turns and twists and up and down and bound and round and round. So make sure y'all get up there, go watch BMF. It's a good season. And it's crazy because I didn't really watch season 2. Like I got into season 1, maybe to like the middle, but then I was too busy like watching Power and stuff. But since Power got canceled, I got back into BMF, and it's really good. It's really good. I love it.
Wait a minute, man. Did you not see the message I sent you earlier?
Wait, what'd you send me? I was busy today, bro. I was doing a lot of running around.
Okay, so Power posted a link, and on June 7th, 2024, Power Book 2 Ghost Season 4 will be back, brother.
Exact. You know what it is?
It's the final season.
You know what it is? He heard me. He heard that last pod when I was going in on his ass, 50.
He had to have heard you, bro.
That's what it is. It's all good, though. He had
to have heard you.
I was mad. I mean, I didn't just want it to end like that. Now that I have a little bit of leeway and I know that it's going to end, now I could brace myself. But for them to just try to end it, like, just end it, nah, bruh. You gotta let a nigga down slowly on that type of shit.
A little easier. Look, so it's a 2-part season. So the first part airs June 7th, and this is not an ad. We love 50, man. We want to show our support. We love the shows and stuff like that. And then the second season, or the second part of the season, airs September 6th. So yeah, man, you're gonna have a couple more seasons of Power, man. You could, say goodbye to Tariq in the right way.
Yeah. We gotta send Tariq off the right way, and with them, with
sure.
them ending it, you know it's gonna be a big ass ending. You know it's gonna be crazy and a lot of twists and turns.
Yeah.
But that's really what I want to see.
course.
You know, I don't mind them ending it. It was just like, don't leave me on a cliffhanger. Because if y'all watch Power, y'all know how that last season ended.
I hate shows like that.
With White Boy saving Tariq, and them like, you know, sailing out in the sunset. But I need to know what happens after that. I'm fine with it, with whatever, as long as it ends the right way.
What if would you be mad if it ends terribly?
Yes, I would, but I don't think it would, because there's great writers on that show. They're not just gonna end it terribly. That's why I was so mad, because the way that they ended it was like foreshadowing for what's to come, based off of already great storytelling. So when I heard that it was just gonna end on the cliffhanger like that, I'm like, wait, what? It had to have been a surprise or a shock to the writers, even to the actors, because the way that it ended, I know that they have more to write, and I know they've written more. Yeah. I love Power.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be. I would definitely be mad.
Yo.
I'm not gonna lie. I'd be mad if it ended crazy, but I know it's not. It's gonna end in a big finale, big bang, and we're gonna love it. I know I am.
Word. So, yo, I want to recommend a movie to you so we could talk about it on the pod. You probably haven't seen it, but I want to give you like the next couple days or the next week to watch it so we could come in here and talk about it. So I want you to watch The Usual Suspects. It's a movie with Stephen Baldwin, Kevin Spacey. I can't think of any more of the main characters, but it's called The Usual Suspects. It's on YouTube. And it's kind of like it's like a whodunit movie.
Okay. I like movies like that. So, murder mystery, whodunit.
Yeah. So
horror.
Again, it's free. It's on YouTube. It's about an hour 45, almost 2. But it's a good movie. But I want you to watch it so we could come in here and discuss it.
Yeah. You got to send me a text. I'm probably gonna forget. It's a little late, but send me a text. I'm gonna definitely watch that for sure.
Word, I'm gonna send you the movie. I'm gonna send you the movie. Like I said, it's on YouTube. It's free. And if y'all watching have ever seen The Usual Suspects, or
don't spoil it for me in the comments. If you haven't seen it, chill out.
If you haven't seen it, check it out. Like I said, it's on YouTube. Just type in The Usual Suspects. It's a movie. It came out in '95. It's a whodunit, and it's one of those movies where it's gonna leave you like, it's gonna blow your mind at the end of it, because you're gonna be like, whoa, I didn't see that coming. But check that movie out, and then so we could come in here and discuss it next time.
Sleeper movie of the week.
Sure.
The Usual Suspect.
For sure.
That's definitely on my list.
And
then we'll talk about it.
I got a question for you, bro. If you had want to choose one superpower to have for the day, what would it be and why?
One superpower to have for the day.
For one day.
Any superpower that I choose?
Any superpower.
Man, come on, mind control. Stop it.
Mind control.
Mind control off top, like.
Why though?
Because if I can make anybody do anything in that one day, couldn't I just become the president, or like couldn't I just walk into the bank? If
you had mind control, you would become the president?
Yeah, I mean, of course, I could become the president in that one day.
I'm going to keep it 100. That sounds like the worst job ever.
Yeah, but I was just giving an example. I mean, I could walk into the bank. Right. I can tell the bank teller to fill it up, and it's like a robbery, but everybody's complicit with it. I mean, I could.
That's true.
I could find a way to get on a TV broadcast, and I can tell everyone that I am the greatest. I am the king. Like, you know what I mean? It's just for self-interest. I mean, if I'm only gonna have it for one day,
right? It'll just be like little.
Yeah.
Do like little funny
like,
random stuff. Yeah. Do random funny
stuff.
Yeah,
I just do funny shit. I'd make people do, like, just make a fool of themselves and stuff like that. Like, and of course I'd become the richest man in the world. Like, duh. Duh, I'd convince
in a day.
Jeff
In a day is
Bezos
crazy.
to let me own Amazon. Duh.
Word. Word. I'm like, yo, give me a stock of this, bro.
Not
so
even a stock. I want your
stock.
stocks, but I'd convince Jeff Bezos.
You said, bud.
Yeah, I'd convince Jeff Bezos. I'd convince Elon Musk to just fork over some of. Just give me $1 billion. You give me $1 billion. You give me $1 billion. You don't have to give me all your money. Just give me $1 billion, so that way after that day, I could just live like the billionaire lifestyle. Nah, but
yo, give me a smooth $1 billion.
What superpower would you choose though?
A super. I've been kind of low key like stuck between flying and like invisible.
Okay, and why?
Cause I feel like if I'm invisible, then I could just like walk in somewhere and take some money and nobody even know.
Yeah, but wouldn't the money be
like
floating?
Nah, because if I have it under my shirt, it's invisible cloak.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, you
so
took
you
me
can't
for a
even
loop with
get
that
under
one.
my
That's
joint.
crazy.
You can't even get under my joint.
But funny enough, I think a lot of people would choose invisibility though. I mean, flying is cool, but I feel like you could get that experience doing a couple of activities that we already have. Like,
yeah, I could fly all day if I'm invisible. I could just walk on a plane.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like most people would choose invisibility. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna choose invisible though. I feel like invisible is just that's cool.
Okay.
For a day, that means I can do anything. Like in the city that I'm gonna just choose the city that I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just go around Vegas and do a whole bunch of stuff that I wouldn't do if I had to pay. But if I'm invisible, I can do it for free.
That's funny.
Everything that they say I have to pay for, I'm gonna do it for free while I'm invisible. Like,
I mean, that's cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, I like that. That's cool.
That was cool.
I'd probably pick invisibility too.
I wouldn't even try. I feel like if it's a day, if it was a day, I wouldn't be so focused on trying to like do some scheme plan to like get rich. I would just enjoy it for the day, bro. Like I'd just be like, you know
that's
what?
Cool. I'm definitely trying to get rich with my superpower. It got me like that. Like, I got one day.
I'm trying to set it up. I'm trying to set it up for the next.
I'm finna get rich
3
today.
years. I got a day. All right, bet I'm about to finesse.
Yeah, I got to. I got to finesse. Mind control for me.
Yo, with my superpower though, I also would like to be able to like walk through things. Like, cause that's a part of being invisible. So basically,
you want to
like,
be a ghost.
You're formless.
You want to be a ghost.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call the Ghostbusters.
Yeah, like formless, bro. I could just walk in a joint, like, don't even gotta like go through the door. Just go through the wall.
Nah, that's crazy. That's a cool superpower, though. I'm sure. Like I said, I'm sure most people would choose invisibility, but not me.
Invisibility is probably. He said, "No, I'm doing."
Yeah, I gotta
control.
control somebody.
Everybody gonna be like,
I need that money on, and then I'll figure the rest out. I could do the rest by myself without the powers.
Without the powers is crazy. He said, once I get this $1 billion,
$2 billion, one from one from the other, and I'll make sure that they sign it. Like they sign it over to me, so even if once they come back to their senses, they already signed it over. So
it's already yours.
No takesies backsies. I make sure I implant that in their mind.
No takesies backsies.
No takesies backsies.
That's funny as hell, bro.
Yeah, I know the rules.
That's so funny, dog. No takesies backsies.
No cap.
Nah, that's real though.
That's funny.
That's real though. Well, look, man, I got a question for you.
Okay.
It's kind of deep question, but this is the last question. We're gonna keep it at 30 minutes for this pod. How do you know something is worth fighting for? Whether it's dreams, goals, relationships, or friendship. How do you know it's worth fighting for? How do you know if you're going through a rough time with something? How do you know it's worth keeping?
Well, I feel like it's a feeling. Like only certain things
Yeah.
can strike an emotion within you. So
Yeah.
the number one gauge for me would be the feeling that it gives me. Is it a
Yeah.
it, is it gonna build me? Is it going to help me? Is that relationship keeping me sane? You know what I'm saying? It's all about the feelings. I go off good feeling. That's just how I get through life though. Like I'm just a
Yeah.
feeling type of person. I feel people out. Feel situations out, and that's how I feel like
Mm-hmm.
I navigate if it's worth fighting for or not. Because there's been certain relationships that I've been in that I haven't really fought for. You know, little one and
Right.
done's or whatever. But it's also been relationships in my life where I tried as hard as I could. And the same thing with like
Yeah.
school, and the same thing with um, just life in general. It's all about a
Yeah.
feeling. What makes you feel good? Um, humbly.
But what about when what about when it's something that you love, right?
Hmm.
But or someone you love, like, but it's, let's just keep it on something you love, right? Because I feel like I'm more so speaking towards goals. Like I just put relationship and friendship in there just to kind of see, you know, if there could be, it's just to make it personal for people. But even just with goals, right, where you could love something, but going through it is like, man, this is tough, and it may not give me the same feeling that it once gave me, but things are different now. It's just like, okay, how do you recenter your love for this thing, if or this person, if you feel like it's been off or is off?
Hmm.
And how do you, what do you ask yourself about the thing to be like, okay, this is worth me being uncomfortable for this however long, so I could see the brighter side of this situation.
Well, I feel like you have to look within yourself and see, is there a future in that certain thing. You gotta look to see if,
Yeah.
well, you first of all you have to look and see if there's a future. Then you have to look
Yeah.
and see if that future for you is the best for your scenario. Because different,
Yeah.
everybody's different. Certain people won't
Right.
fight for the same things that you'll fight for. It's all about your preference, and it's all about your it's all about like your poise in a certain situation. Like let's just say
Yeah.
something like basketball. They have a saying like a lot of kids that play basketball, a lot of them don't really, well, just sports in general. Your parents
Right.
want to live vicariously through you, in some instances, and they sort of force you into a sport, right, that you don't necessarily love, but you don't want to let
Mm-hmm.
your parent down. You know what I mean? You
Right.
don't want to disappoint them. So at that point, I feel
Right.
like the fight is within yourself. Is
Yeah.
is is it in? You have to look at the end goal.
Right.
If you don't want to play the sport, it's gonna let your parent down. And
Yeah.
like most people wouldn't want to let their parent down, right? That's why they're forced into the
Nah.
certain sport. But at some point,
Right.
like I said, it all just circles back. You have to look within yourself. You have to see what works for you, and you have to look at the end. Is the end something that you can be proud of? Is the end something that
Mm.
you could utilize? Because even
Yeah.
even even with a lot of sports and maybe school is another one. People force their people into school and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
even though you don't want to do it, you have to look at what you could learn from these situations. Like maybe the
Yeah.
end goal is you getting your diploma or becoming a doctor or becoming a lawyer, or you know.
Right.
So maybe at the time it's hard and you don't really want to go through it, but
Mm-hmm.
once you progress to the end goal, I feel
Mm-hmm.
like it all comes full circle, like it's all worth it.
I agree with that. I agree with that. Staying centered and keep on reminding yourself that is bigger than just a momentary thing. It's bigger than just a moment.
Some things
of
are bigger than
discomfort. Yeah,
and you have to work within that system to get to, whatever that place is for you, whatever that end goal is. Any things that are worth it aren't easy to obtain. You know what I mean? Like,
not ever. Yeah, not for real. For real. A lot of people don't know, man. Like, even like, I know we here twice a week with the podcast, but just figuring out how to get better and figure out how to continue to keep this thing going. It's not always an easy feat for me.
It's a tedious task, but it has to be done.
Yeah, has to be done. That level of discomfort. Because I'll be transparent with y'all. Like, I'm not used to being on camera this much.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? It's something new for me, but I like doing this thing so much that I've been able to like deal with the bit of discomfort of talking and being on camera, because I see the greater good for what we got going on.
There's a goal at the end of this.
I always wanted, you know what I'm saying? I always want to keep in mind that even though there might be a little discomfort and in that new thing that you're doing, whether it be business, fitness, whatever, right? There might be some discomfort at the beginning of it, but sticking with it and staying to it and giving yourself that time, I feel like you'll always win. Because people get the first sign of discomfort and abandon shit.
Exactly.
So if you could stick through it, then I feel like you're already a part of a tier of people who eventually get to see their goals come to fruition.
For sure.
So
I agree.
Yeah, that's all I have for today, man.
I agree.
But
all y'all out there, y'all make sure y'all stick to y'all goals. It may be hard, but if it's worth it, you have to look at the end. If it's worth it for you in the end, then that's all that should matter.
That's it.
Just keep on pushing. So
keep pushing.
With that being said, we love all of y'all. Thank y'all for watching. You just finished watching another episode of the Man What Podcast. Man, what? It's your boy BP Untamed. I'm here with Khalil Jamal, y'all favorite podcast host. Thank y'all for tuning in. We love all of our fans.
That's me.
Please, please, please. We drop every Monday, every Friday. If y'all have any topics that y'all want us to hit on, hit us up in the DM, baby. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok,
comment,
whatever.
Don't matter.
Just hit us up.
We see y'all on TikTok.
We got open ears.
Somebody called me Unc on TikTok, by the way, and I wouldn't say, yo, if that kid is watching, forget you, man.
Hey, we live for the negativity. We live for the positivity, man. As long as y'all engaging.
For sure.
As long as y'all engaging, we cool.
For sure.
But y'all stay tuned. Y'all make sure y'all click this video right here up above. And that'll be the latest episode of the Man What Podcast. Y'all stay tuned. We got another episode hitting you right now. We out.
Man, what?